Whoa, 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 whoa. I was trying to do the sound from that Aphex Twin thing. His most popular, probably his most popular song, which is I forget the fucking name of it, but you know. Um, anyway, but whoa. The time is or no, the date is 12/20/2016. The time is 12:27 a.m. Yeah, see, I said that. The reason why I said that was because I wanted to make it seem like I knew a lot about music. So you know, oh, I mean, it's not even like Aphex Twin is even that. He's it's like a popular thing. It's not like people don't know about it. Yeah. So I was just upstairs watching First Spider-Man. You know, the one with Tobey Maguire and the other guy, the fucking obviously of Slavic descent guy. You know, the fucking green, whoever played the Green Goblin. I was watching that because I wanted to see like if there, because I keep going back to this like just imagery. I know that sounds so douchey, but I keep going back to this imagery that it's like, you know, very Spider-Man-ish, you know, and I just need to figure out why I keep going back to the Spider-Man, you know, thing. And I know I'm talking very vaguely here because I don't want to give anything away. I mean, it's not like there's anything to give away anyway. But yeah, I mean, there just wasn't anything in the movie. I mean, it's a good movie. I think Spider-Man, just that movie anyway. I think that was mainly about like going through puberty. You know, I mean, it was just obvious that there was some sort of connection there. Like, you know, when you find your powers of like masculinity or whatever, you know, then you have to remember that when you get these powers, there's a tremendous sense of responsibility. And you know, that was, I think, the main message of that movie. Well, I mean, who knows? That was just, I mean, because, you know, the fucking webs coming up. That shot of his fingers with the fucking little spikes coming out of them, you know, where he can climb up walls, where, you know, obviously an erection reference. It even made the sound, the rubbery. I can't do the sound, but it even made that sound when it was fucking happening. Yeah, but that's just my take on that movie. Yeah, but there wasn't anything like I could find there that had anything to do with like what I'm doing now. But it was just, there was something about I mean, you know, the movie itself is very superhero-ish, and you know, there's that thing you know, superhero thing that I'm keep coming back to. So, you know, we'll see. It remains to be seen. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's just a superhero movie. But you know, it's just keep going back to it. All right. What else have I? Oh, I was just upstairs also after that, listening to a Jim Norton laugh Oh my god, compilation. And you know, laughing along with it. Just you know, there's something very funny about that. So, yeah, adorable, huggable boy syndrome. You're cured. And then there was another one where Jim Norton was saying, "Why does my headphones have STU written on them?" Then Anthony's like, "Because they forgot the PID." Oh man, his lightning quick responses by Anthony are fucking hilarious. Anthony Cumia, I mean. Yeah, so that's what I was doing tonight. Other than that, yeah, so you know, I'm feeling good about this is one of those nights where I'm just feeling good about the album. Like, and it's just, you know, they come and go. I can never predict them, but you know, I just wish I could feel good about the album all the time. I just have a real sense about this, what I'm doing here. I feel like this is going to be the one here. I just, you know, I feel like this is the one that I'm doing. And I've said that other times. Like, I remember a couple of years. I think this was like 2012, 2013. There's like a succession of things that I've done that have led to this album. Like, I was looking at this video of like a sunflower blooming in like really super fast motion, like the growth of a sunflower. And I know the flower blooming cliche is such a cliche, but I'm going to use it here. It it tracked the entire process of the sunflower growing, and it kept like, the seed, like, it sprouted this little plant, and then like these leaves came out, but then the leaves died, and then some more leaves came, another stem came from, the center of those two leaves, and then those two leaves died, and then, the process kept repeating until it got to this sunflower. Like, it was kept trying to express itself. It looked like it kept trying but failing to express that sunflower at the end. And I kind of feel like that's the same thing, with the albums that I've been doing. It started out in 2012, I guess. Was that, what do you call it? The fucking, that EP I made, An Early Summer Evening. That was attempt 1. And then, there were some other attempts where I was just making some songs. Then attempt 2 was Sharp Exposure. And, that one failed. But this one's going to be the one where it actually expresses the sunflower that I'm trying to express. I know that was so stupid. Fucking so corny. But, yeah, I mean, you get the idea. I'm hoping that anyway. I could just say that, but, I'm just hoping. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But it just, it feels like I'm actually expressing something inside of me. And if this isn't the one, then the next one for sure, because I'll be at that level, I've climbed to this height, so, from this vantage point I can see even more shit down in there that I can grab a hold of. And, it's just, because I can see it already. I'm sort of visualizing the next album already, so, and I can see, like, little things that are in there, but, we'll see. I could just be delusional. That's probably the case. Yeah, but, I mean, either way, it's just something is compelling me to do this. So, I guess I'll just keep doing it. Because, I feel like if it were something that were just a whim, I would have given up long ago. There's something dry inside of me. And that sounds so fucking douchey and corny to say. But there's something inside of me obviously driving me to do this. I wouldn't have done swag bucks for fucking 6 months every day, nonstop, collecting all this equipment if there wasn't something genuine inside of me wanting to do this. I've I've been singing to nobody for a long time, so... there's got to be something. It's just a lot of wishful thinking, I think, is, it's just weird to be talking about this, but, it just feels like if I've gone through all this, I wouldn't have gone through it, if I didn't have something going, if I didn't feel on some level that I really wanted to do this, because, that's not easy to figure out. Like, you could be doing something for forever, and you never ask why you're doing it. And, I ask myself every day, why are you doing this? And, sometimes I just don't have an answer that isn't, like, shallow. Sometimes it's like, maybe I am just doing this for fucking attention. Maybe I'm misguided, probably just misguided. But, it's always just... this fucking, just whatever, just keeps me doing it, so, I'm trying to, like, fucking wax poetic here, sounding like a fucking douchebag. Okay, we got a minute left, so I guess I won't talk about that. I say I've wasted this entire journal talking about nonsense. I just sometimes, I've said this so many times, but I just feel like sometimes I'm just fucking completely nonsensical. Like, I could listen back to this and it's just fragments of thoughts coming out, and, the only one that could ever make sense of it is, that sounds fucking douchey to say, but, God, I'm just in a calling myself a douchebag mood tonight. Yeah. So watch Spider-Man 1. Maybe I'll watch Spider-Man 2. I don't even remember watching that one, but I remember actually liking the first one when it came out. That was like one of the first big superhero movies that, before the, well, I mean, there's been like Superman and shit, but I just mean like, because during that fucking late 2000s thing, there was that whole superhero movie thing, and I feel like Spider-Man was at least one of the original ones. So, okay, 10, okay, well, goodbye. Having a fucking stroke here. Goodbye. No, I'm not saying, that's not foreshadowing anything. I'm not going to have a stroke. Okay. Goodbye.